Hello everybody, we all know that the video settings on your DSLR are following the JPEG settings that you did. So there is a downside to this, because if you have chosen JPEG setting was very contrasty, you will lose detail in dark areas. And what you in fact want to have, especially if you are already experienced with photography and shooting RAW, you actually want to have a very flat and not so appealing image as a result of your video as well, just as in RAW, because you want to preserve details, you want to preserve all the information that has been captured by the sensor as much as possible. This is why you shoot RAW in photography, and you would like to shoot video RAW in videography. What the downside here is that you could on your Canon camera, for example, install Magic Lantern. But if you don't want this, and there are on the video RAW capabilities of this application, there are limitations that I don't want to discuss here. But if you don't want to do this, there is another possibility to retain much details, to expand the dynamic range when it comes to video of your DSLR, of your Canon DSLR. And this is a program, or better say a picture style that you can download at Technicolor, a very famous name, I guess, in the film industry. You always see it somewhere, colors, Technicolor. So they have a picture style that you can download, and so I show you how. What this will do is it will give you a very unattractive image in first instance, but it preserves so much detail that you then can go in post and add all you need to it. So in fact it comes close to RAW. It's not RAW, don't get me wrong here, but it comes close to the fact how the RAW footage would preserve the details. So let's see where we download it, how we download, and then how we install it. So to download the Technicolor CineStyle, you go to the website technicolor.com/CineStyle, and you see that they have also this URL, but I put the URL in the description below. So what you're going to do is you go to the download link here, and then you in fact follow the instruction. What happens is that you will have to, once you click here on download, I already did this, so I don't will do it again now, but you should already know how to download stuff. You will have to provide your name, email address and so forth, because they send you a download link, so that you can't download this stuff anonymous. Once you have this, you will start your EOS utility. If you don't have the EOS utility, just download it on the Canon website. Once you have this done, you go to the camera setting, remote shooting here. And then you see here your normal menu, and here you have the different menus. What you do here, you go to the shoot menu, and then you go to register user defined style. You see that I already have this style. I have the normal standard, portrait, landscape, neutral, fade, full monochrome, and CineStyle. But of course, you don't have already CineStyle there, so you want to create that, and then you go to your folder where you have put it on your computer. Then you will see this Technicolor CineStyle v1.pf2. you open this and then it will install on your camera. So we go to the back of the camera now and then have a look how it looks there. So let's have a look at the what it did to the camera. Please forgive me if you get seasick because I handhold here a camcorder at the moment. So what we're doing here is we see that we have the settings here on user defined one, CineStyle, and here we can go on the info menu and you see that I use the settings that were recommended by Technicolor. So I put down the sharpness all the way down to 0, the contrast all the way down to 0, the saturation -2, and the color tone totally down to 0, so that I really have a very flat and unappealing image, but with all the information preserved. And this is what it's all about. So you have to put all this back in later on in post-process. So I hope this helps you on your way. And yes, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.